Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference. Become a moment maker and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Great.
Long time no see.
Yeah,
Right. It's been a couple of weeks. I was in Florida last week.
nice.
Week before that, Eric was in Chicago getting sick on everybody.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, since then, we didn't even get to talk about the Masters.
Oof.
Man, what a tournament. What a tournament.
Happy for Rory.
Bro, that was yeah, and I thought on Saturday he was gonna blow it.
That would have
I
been
really-
very like him, but
Yeah, I really did.
turning a
But
new leaf.
man, he's in rare air, the 5th back-to-back winner in history.
That's
He's
awesome.
a good guy, and that Sunday was, Rory dominance.
Yeah, that was great.
So real nice back-to-back.
Yeah. I didn't know this, man. They only get to wear their green jacket for a year, then they have to give it back.
Yep.
I guess he gets to wear his for two.
Yeah.
Well, you give it back, but then it's yours at the
Yeah, but
tournament.
it's not allowed to come outside the
Right.
facility anymore after
Right.
Yeah,
that.
I'd want to wear mine after dinner.
Yeah, I'm wearing that thing everywhere, man.
Well, you get the
Cracker Barrel,
year.
that thing.
You get the year
Yeah,
to do
like-
that.
Yeah, 1 year, you gotta get that back, man.
Man.
Every year I watch that tournament, and every year I get more and more sad that I never get selected for tickets. It's just a kick in the nuts.
Yeah, I was reading on that. It's like a 1 in a zillion chance because obviously the people with the large pockets, they go
Mhm.
first, and then there's only a small pool that they put in that where us commoners get.
Well, yeah, and this year was skewed too because the Monday practice round last year got rained out. So all of those people that had Monday practice round tickets from last year got to go this year Monday. So really, you only had Tuesday through Sunday
Yeah.
chance. One day I'll get to go, and I'm going to be in there crying because it's, bro.
Don't get
Well,
sick. They'll throw you out.
oh my God.
And don't get your cell phone out,
Mhm.
or don't yell, "Get in the hole."
Yeah, they kicked somebody out this year for doing that,
Yeah, they don't play around, man.
which is good. I really like that because the get in the hole people are terrible. I hate
Yeah,
that.
that's so annoying, man.
Yeah, it is. It's like that's what he's trying to do, bro. Like, no.
Yeah. But anyways, the Detroit Tigers are playing like complete ass. The NFL draft was this weekend, wrapping up. They're wrapping up today, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't ever watch the third, fourth rounds, to be honest with you. But
That was fun.
No, it's like round
yeah.
5 and 6 and 7 today. It's
Well,
not
I
even-
meant like the day 3 and 4.
yeah. I mean, I didn't really watch any of it even this year. I don't know those kids enough to.
Yeah.
Past the first
To get
round,
excited,
I don't know any of these guys.
I didn't know the
I
kids in
watched
the
the-
first round. I really did.
I watched day 1 until the Lions picked, and then I went to bed.
It's on late too. The Lions didn't pick
Yeah.
until like 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
I don't know. I missed it. I was asleep.
And they draw it out too much,
Mhm.
The pick is in, but they still sit there for 15 minutes yapping.
Yeah. How do you guys think that Mendoza kid's gonna do in in Las
Uh,
Vegas.
yeah, I don't.
It's a tough spot.
Yeah, I don't think they're. I think they're gonna sit him behind Cousins and let him learn the game first. You
That's
know.
probably a good idea.
Yeah, I don't even know if that kid's game is gonna translate into the NFL either. Like it doesn't seem,
Yeah.
he seems like one of the great college quarterbacks, and then, join the list of guys that
Hmm.
were great and fluttered in the NFL. It's a different game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Different team.
I love that the Rams picked Ty Simpson, and they're going to sit him behind Matthew Stafford. And the cool thing that the Rams did before they made that pick, they called Matthew Stafford up and got his okay first. And they're like, "Hey, we're not trying to slight you, but this is what we want to do." And Stafford gave him yeah, go ahead, man.
That's funny you mentioned that. There's been a lot of people that call that pick a clown pick.
I love that pick.
Yeah, I saw some people upset about it, but I think it's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like McVay was not happy with the pick.
Yeah, he was definitely not happy.
I don't know enough about this Ty Simpson kid to know if that was a good pick or not. But I mean, you got the reigning NFL MVP on your team. If you're sitting them, cool, that might work out. But
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely going to sell. I mean, but Stafford's in his mid-30s, and he ain't going to play forever.
he's been playing for damn near 20 years.
Yeah.
09.
Yeah, so what better quarterback to sit behind and learn the game from than Matthew Stafford?
Yeah, that's big
Super Bowl
facts.
champion.
He's
If you
got
look
Super
at it-
Bowl rings, MVP, like he's done it all.
Yeah, to look at it like that, that's big facts.
And he seems
Yeah.
like a solid dude too. Like he'll be able to explain things on a normal level without getting cocky about it.
Well, I think he's a football genius. I mean, he's been in the
Yeah.
league for so long. I mean, gunslinger still at
Yeah.
mid-30s.
Oh yeah, he's still playing like better than any quarterback ever in his 20th year. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he's the reigning MVP. You can't. There isn't much better than
Yeah.
that.
He reminds me of like Brett Favre. Brett Favre when he got smoked back there in the pocket, it just motivated him more to play better. Than like every time he smoked Brett Favre, like the next play's a touchdown. Like, damn, stop hitting the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's kind of the same thing with Matthew Stafford, man. That dude could take a hit and throwing touchdown strikes with a broken collarbone. Like he's just on a different level.
He's a dog.
And they did
Yeah.
the same thing with Brett Favre too. Look who watched him play for several years before he got in there. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
Aaron
agree.
Rodgers ended up having a great career.
Yeah, after talking to you guys,
Yeah.
I think I kind of changed my mind on that because I didn't know enough. I was just reading the bad reports. So,
Yeah, I mean,
what were the Cardinals doing at 3, taking that running back from Notre Dame? That's a risky pick when you don't really have anybody else on your team. I mean, that kid's a dog, but
yeah.
I don't know.
It's very rare for a running back to go that high these days. I mean, the Lions did it with Gibbs, and everybody like gave him an F for that
Yeah, but
pick.
Gibbs
and-
was like pick 14, pick 12. This
Yeah.
is pick 3.
yeah,
3.
but
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
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 Only one way to find out.
But I love the Lions pick this year. They're filling the trenches up, right? I love that smash mouth football style that Detroit has adopted, and they went offensive line and edge. So
Yeah, and that offensive lineman's only missed one practice in his whole career at Clemson. Not even a game, but just a practice. And they said he's an animal. Like
And
the
he's
nicest
huge.
kid. Yeah, like the nicest kid off the field, but once you get him on the field, he's just fire up his ass. I love that.
yeah, he's a monster. He's just a
Mhm.
massive human being.
Yep.
So the draft always gets me excited for football season. The draft is here, like before you know it, training camp and preseason, and
Yep.
The plan
Schedules
out
will be
my-
out soon.
yeah, schedule will be out here in the next. It's usually the end of April. Like it
I
seems
think
like
it got
the,
messed up this year. Like the timing all
Yeah.
got messed up.
yeah, it seems like the draft was kind of late this year too. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think last year was like April 22nd or whatever. Looked at the schedules were released. but I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be. They won't hide it. It'll be emails and tweets
Yeah.
and all that. It'll probably
Yeah,
get
yeah.
leaked here soon.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the Lions have a home game in Germany. I don't really, I don't like these international games, but for it to be a home game, it really pisses me off because I lose out on a game now,
Mm-hmm.
being a
Yeah, that's a
season
good
ticket
point.
holder.
Paid for it.
Yeah, I gotta fly to. Who's gonna fly to Germany to watch a game?
I mean, I would get it if we had like teams over there, but like, what? I don't see the point in it. I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like we should just satisfy like the fans that are paying for season tickets here that want to
Yeah,
watch their team play, rather than be like, oh, we're trying to make it more popular in Germany, so they watch one game a year. It's like, who cares? They're not gonna
Who?
tune in.
What home game is it? Who do they play?
oh man, I forgot.
I know
I,
historically those games have been like, I don't know, Atlanta and Jack. They send the two ass teams over, and it's almost a punishment more so than a
yeah,
trying to build the league up. Who wants to go see Jacksonville versus Atlanta? That's a terrible matchup.
yeah. I feel like they picked Detroit now because of the St. Brown family.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
At least
I
for the
think-
Germany game.
Yeah. So that would kind of make sense. But now, if I remember correctly, I think they're going to Australia this year too. That's just ridiculous.
And the Mexico City ones I get, if you're sending the Raiders over there or LA
Yeah.
or Chargers maybe, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not a
bundle
fan.
last year.
The only good thing about it is you get football on at 8:00 in the morning.
Yeah, but it's almost too much because it's like one a week now you're getting.
Yeah. Correct. That is correct. But anyway, so let's talk about baseball. Like, what happened to the Tigers, man? Like they were seemed like they were building this team up, getting ready for a push, and then it seems like they took a huge step backwards this year.
You know what's funny? They're still 14-14 and only one game back in the Central, so they're not
Yeah.
Central is a
floundering.
mess right now.
Right, they're not
Central
floundering.
is so bad.
Oh, it's terrible. It's ass.
Yeah,
I feel like they played above their skill level last year. So
definitely.
I feel
Yeah,
like they're kind
definitely.
of leveling out.
Yeah, I mean it's just they can't put it all together at once. One game you're
It's
having
tough, man.
you're having a masterful pitching performance by, I don't know, Cater Montero did it a week ago or whatever, and you're scoring 2 runs, or you're, belting 7-8 runs, and your pitcher comes in and gives up 6.
And it's tough. Like,
In an
it's
inning,
so
so-
early still, too. And they're not playing terrible. It's not like they're, just getting blown out every game, losing all these series. They're competing, they're hitting.
But it's dumb mistakes.
It's
Yeah,
dumb
it's dumb,
mistakes.
yeah.
Yes, it's dumb. So we'll get to that mid-season form, and I feel like the wins will start coming for them. I really think they've got a great shot at winning the Central, and that's all that really matters. If they could win,
I
that
think they
division,
have to win the Central. That's
Whoever wants to
like,
go to the
Yeah.
playoffs out of that division is going to have to win the division.
yeah.
The
And I
second
think
place team.
plus 85 wins get you that division. I don't see anybody winning more than
That's a
85, 86 games.
Solid assessment.
And I mean, they're only 28 games in, right? So it's not.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
no need to press the panic button, but they for sure haven't strung everything together all at once at all this season.
And Cleveland isn't really blowing things away either, so I don't think they'll be hard to take down.
No, and really, I'm only afraid of the Royals in that division, and they've only won
The Royals have been terrible.
8 or 10 games, right? I'm not afraid of Cleveland at all this year.
I feel bad. Bobby Witt Jr.'s got to be like the best defensive shortstop in the league, and he just plays for a horrible team.
Well, they're just low market, like they don't have anybody else around them. They signed him to a huge deal, and that's their money.
Mm. The West is no better. The West is terrible too. AL West. So maybe there will be a wild card team out of there. Unless they all come out of the East. The East will send 3 teams to the playoffs.
which could happen.
which probably will happen. It's
Yeah.
happened plenty of times before.
Speaking of the
Not the
East,
Red
it's probably
Sox.
not the. I was just gonna say probably not the Red Sox. They
Probably not. They may not make it there as a team. If they keep cleaning house like this, there'll be just nothing left at the end of the year.
that was wild. I expected Cora to be fired, but not how
all the
he
way down to
was.
Jason Varitek. I can't believe they shipped him out of there because he's a legend.
Well, he quit because he was so mad.
Okay, I didn't read that. I saw that,
Yeah,
that he
he
was part of
quit.
the group.
Yeah, he was part of the group, but he resigned.
It sounds like he did that to save face.
Yeah, maybe. But Cora was his dude. Like that they played together on the championship teams. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's a tough situation. I just feel like they have they've handled their talent poorly. I don't think over the last, especially the 2 or 3 years, they just they've signed the wrong guys to big contracts and let the other guys walk and go other places. It's just.
But that's more on Breslow
upper
than it
management,
is.
Sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
Breslow and Henry are really
but
the most
who's going to fire them?
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean they blundered that whole Bregman deal. Like that was.
And look at the messy cause. Bregman came into town and got Devers out of there because Bregman wanted to play third, and now Devers gets shipped out because they're asking one of the best players in the AL to move positions. Like, what are you doing? You don't do that, especially when he's been there for so long. And now both of them are gone. So
right. Well, I mean, it goes back to Mookie Betts to.
Oh yeah, Xander Bogaerts and
yeah. Sure, it goes back, years, but
they do not handle their big names.
That Bregman deal really destroyed this crop of.
Yep, I agree.
And he was a rental. Like you didn't even sign him to. You couldn't even extend him.
I also feel like what's his name, Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Yeah, I think that's what are you doing? Why are you signing him to such a big contract?
I mean, that kid's a dog. I love that kid.
He's not a dog. He's okay. He's great. He's a good player, but he's not that good. Not that.
I don't know. I really like Roman Anthony quite a bit.
I like him too. I think he's a great addition to a good team, but he's not a leader, a captain.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
They gave him captain money, and I think that's.
But I also think that's the game they're playing now. Like, look at these kids are you come up, you have half a good season, and you're getting your max contract.
That's true.
So I think that's just the game you have to play, and I don't think you let Anthony walk. That would have been a blunder too. You have to.
Shouldn't let Devers walk.
Right.
Devers comes first, in my opinion, and I think that's where I have the problem with it is you let Devers go, and then Anthony's there breaking in the money on a 10-17 team.
Right, but the Devers walked because of Bregman. So the whole problem was that Bregman signed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what all this boils down to is Bregman.
Bregman blew it all up.
Right.
And then got out of town wisely. So, which the Cubs look great.
Yeah, they've won 10 in a row.
Yeah.
Fantastic, man. So that's a good team. There's a lot of talent on that team. They could carry this thing out. Have a nice Cubs playoff run. Maybe they'll beat the Dodgers. That'd be great.
Somebody's got to.
I mean, they just smoked them in a series.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd love to see that. Not nearly as scared of the Cubs as I am the Dodgers. So, I mean, just the better and better, the more teams like the Padres are playing well. It's gonna wear and tear. Dodgers got to play those guys a lot. And it's gonna really take a toll on them.
Arizona's sneaky good in that division too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Corbin Carroll's an absolute animal.
I like him. He's good talent.
I like him a lot.
Pittsburgh's
just the pitch.
Well.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Look at the lowly Pirates.
Did you see O'Neill Cruz's home run the other day?
Mm-hmm.
Hit it off the top of the foul pole. That's nuts.
But the problem is Cruz will play like that, and then next thing you know, he's hot dogging it. Dropping balls or overthrowing.
He shouldn't be playing outfield, but yeah, I guess it's not that hard to pick up with that type of talent. He should be okay out there, and he's making bad plays.
But he hot dogs, he'll have a slow grounder and not run it out,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a child playing a
man's
man's
game.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough to deal with as a clubhouse. You know, you got this guy, and you're just like, we can't take him out. We can't even penalize him by taking him out because we'll slide. So how do
And
you
he'll
handle
pout,
it?
and then you lose him.
Yep. Oh yeah, he'll walk. Yep. He'll go somewhere where they'll give him the money and give him the treatment.
Yeah,
So,
O'Neal Cruz is a huge talent, but he's you have to babysit him, and that isn't great.
it just sucks to see that like type of talent, type of privilege to get that type of money and be able to play a sport for a living, and then just half-ass it and expect to be treated like a king.
Yeah, the problem is when he doesn't half-ass it, he's an absolute dog.
And
He's
he
a
can
dog.
play any position on the field, I feel like. And
Well, he played shortstop for a while.
Yeah, I
if you
know. He
remember.
played,
Yeah.
and he's got an arm where if he's even decently accurate, he could probably pitch.
Yeah, quick
So-
story about Cruz. On when we were at Wrigley on Friday, they played the Cubs, and O'Neal Cruz threw a ball from the outfield into the fans, like after warm-ups, and the fan threw it back onto the field, and he threw it out of Wrigley. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, at that point, if you're that fan, you're just like, holy cow, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Some fan on the street picks up a ball for free.
Yeah, probably hit some
Right.
dude. Probably hit some dude drinking a beer at Murphy's Bleachers. You know.
That's funny.
But yeah, incredible arm, incredible talent, but it's just not always there.
Nope. That's sad to see, but Phillies and the Mets look like garbage. Hot garbage.
Yeah, the
Astros
Mets
don't
look terrible, man.
12 in a row. They haven't lost that many since like 04.
I don't know though. I feel like they're getting what they deserve by just getting as much players as possible and not even puzzle pieces. You know what I mean? I get the spending money aspect, but this is where you got to give the Dodgers credit is they're spending money on the right players.
Right, they're
Yeah,
just
they're-
buying top free agent.
Exactly. They're just like, oh, me too. I want him too. I want that guy too. And then they get him out there and they're like, now what? You know, well, let's put Bichette at third. Like that's a bad idea. You know.
And what's
Juan
Lindor
Soto.
doing? Lindor may not. He's hurt. When's he coming
is Juan
back?
Soto.
Right.
Once they lose 2 or 3 games, those guys are like, I'm still getting paid. So, hamstring. You know, I need to sit a couple games. So,
And there's too many egos on that team, and
way too much.
it doesn't. They don't have
Mesh.
a winning culture, so it's not. It's not like the Dodgers where you can.
Yep. Hold that over their head, kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Conan. Oh, okay. Here's $100 million.
Yeah, I know, right? They get to go home, go out to eat, get to feed their family afterwards. I don't care if they win or lose.
Right.
So that's tough. But yeah, right now the Rockies have a better record than the Phillies and the Mets. And the Astros.
Yeah, the Astros are dive bombing.
Yeah, which I'm not as
Good for
surprised
them.
there. Yeah, they're
Yeah, I think they're on the
Cubs.
downcline
Fine.
of their.
It's all right. They'll find some new tactics to bang on trash cans and leaf blowers and the whole 9 yards. They'll figure it out.
How are you guys liking the new ABS challenge system?
I love it.
Me too.
I think it's
Love it.
fantastic, and it's a great compromise to keep the human element in it. Yeah,
Yes.
check them.
They did it right.
Yep.
I
Love it.
like the situations it creates too. Like I've seen a lot of like the other day I saw a guy, I forget who it was for, but he was stealing second on a 2 balls and 2 strike count, and the umpire called strike 3 for the 3rd out, so he stopped running. But the batter challenged it and it got overturned to a ball, and in that process they tagged him out running to second. And it's kind of like, what do you do now? Like, because technically he was running to second and they called strike 3, which would end the inning. So he stopped running, but then they reversed it to a ball, which would have gave him another pitch. And, I think they sent him back to first, but.
Yeah, I mean
there's
that's interesting.
There's a couple of situations I've seen where you're just like, "Ooh, this is new." So that's cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's interesting.
But yeah, I think overall the system has been accurate and well placed and quick. They did it really. They putting it through the minor leagues and working it up really paid off.
And it's seamless. It doesn't cause a
Like
huge
2
delay.
seconds.
Yep.
Mhm.
Love it. Love it.
And the good hitters really shine with it too. Like the guys that know the zone, no questions asked. They challenge it quickly, and they know. I mean, they'll start walking down the first. If they know it's ball 4.
Well, look at some of the catchers too. Like Dylan Dingler's like, I don't know, 12 for 15 on challenges. Like that changes the game.
Yeah, absolutely. He knows the zone.
Yeah.
Zone. And he knows his pitchers.
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
fantastic.
A couple of things where they're doing this thing called anti-framing, where they'll take a ball that's like right down the middle and make it seem like it's on the edge, so the batter challenges and wastes the challenge.
Yep.
Because they're kind of like, oh well, maybe that was a little bit outside or whatever. And so there's still like
there's
a
a lot of
bunch new
gamesman.
aspects.
Yeah, a lot of gamesmanship going on.
Yep. Yeah, so that's cool. I like that. But we'll see how it plays out in the playoffs. That'll be interesting.
Yes.
I agree.
All right. Well, the NBA is in the middle of their playoff run, and the Pistons are not doing so well.
What's the deal with them?
I don't know,
Is it
man.
a matchup issue?
I don't even know. They're playing really, really bad.
They are playing bad. Like they're just.
I think Cade's trying to do too much. The one game he scored, 40 points. You're never going to win when Cade has to score 40 in a game.
Everything, yeah.
Yep.
I think it is a matchup issue. The Magic are tough. They're not great, but they're tough.
Yeah.
They have a lot of they have Pablo. He could guard Cade. Obviously not that well, but he could do something with him. So that makes it a little bit more difficult. And it's only 2-1. They're not out of it yet.
Right.
No, but they haven't looked good in their 2 losses. That's for sure.
Yeah, they got blown out the other night.
Yeah.
But
So,
it's tough. The Knicks don't look great either. They're 2-2 with the Hawks. Like they just have not played well, and the Hawks are not good at all. CJ McCollum is leading them to, and he's 112 years old. So, Nuggets are going to lose to the Thunder or the Timberwolves, I think.
Yeah, I saw LA and Oklahoma are rolling, obviously.
Yeah, LeBron, baby, he's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, you can't even deny it at this point. The guy's crazy good. Hitting.
I ain't going there.
That's fine. You don't have to.
I mean, I'd be on board with that, but he just flops too much.
Right.
For being as big as he is, he shouldn't be such a
That's why
bitch.
he does it. Is because they don't call the foul. Because he's so big and strong, they won't call a foul.
Yeah, I disagree. He's just a bitch.
He is the goat, bitch. But yeah, I don't like Oklahoma City. I think they talk about flopping. They're just ridiculous. If they don't get free throws, they don't win. But that's been a tough watch. I don't like watching them play. Spurs look good. They're all right. And the Celtics are back. So they'll take care of business in the East.
Yes.
Probably make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So. Good.
Yeah, man, I just hope the Pistons can win this series because that would be terrible being the 1 seed and losing.
I hope so too. I really want to see them make a run because I think it's just get past Orlando, and I don't think they'll have trouble with the Knicks or the Hawks. Honestly, I don't think they'll have trouble with the Celtics. I think they'll handle the Celtics, but Orlando's a tough matchup for them.
Well, and they did the playing game, so they're already hot. Like, I think that's a
Right.
disservice.
Oh, that's right. And they smacked the Hornets, so they got a little bit of extra boost in confidence from that.
Well, and it's the whole coming in hot thing.
Yeah,
they had
sure.
to win 2 games.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, momentum is definitely a big thing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So, where's the PGA at this week?
New Orleans, it's a team event this week, so 2 people play with each other. It's It's interesting. I don't really love this tournament, but
Yeah,
we'll
I heard
see.
Tiger checked himself into a rehab
Yeah, overseas.
overseas.
Yeah, which is good. Let the man get some help.
Yeah,
It's not his
definitely.
first rehab stint, though, is it?
No, he's got
No,
multiple.
Yeah, I mean, geez, at what point do you realize that's not going to work?
I mean, what else? What else can you do at this point? Try again.
Not drive. Just don't drive. Stop driving.
Yeah.
You'll be fine if you don't drive.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure he's got drivers.
Yeah,
I don't think he
absolutely.
does. Look at what he's doing.
Well, then call Uber.
I mean, he could definitely afford it.
Uber Black that.
Yeah, but like, is he going to rehab just to show the judge that he's trying to help himself so he stays out of jail?
Man, I don't
Possibly.
know. I don't even want to speak on that. I don't know.
I know. I want to like him so much, but then he does stupid stuff like that, and you're just like, well,
Yeah,
I mean, I still love him, but don't meet your heroes, I guess.
yeah,
exactly.
true. It's a good one, Eric. That's true. But, well, I hope nothing but the best for him. I hope he can make a recovery and
Yeah, exactly.
live his life out. Because there's still so many opportunities for him to make a living, even if it's not professional golf. Like he could do so much other.
I mean, he
with
has
golf.
that. He has that golf simulator league that he's champion of, and then
Mhm.
still he has his clothing line, and I'm sure Nike's still paying him, so he's fine with money. You don't got to worry about that.
Oh yeah.
It's true. It's true. I saw a Nike shirt that had him, and he was swinging a golf club, but it was the Nike swoosh, and then it said just DUI it underneath it.
I mean, his mugshot photos are coming up on shirts
That's
too.
hilarious. That
Yeah, and
video
then
was funny,
the body cam was coming out too, and he was. I mean, he was trying to work that cop, man.
yeah, he was.
Come on, man, Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not great.
Yeah, that's a
There's only
bad
so
luck
much
when
you-
you're trying to smooth talk the cops, man.
Well, and then the photos of him in the back of the police car. Oh my God.
he was
The one,
sweating, dude.
the memes that are coming out of that are just
Oh,
fantastic.
man. He was struggling.
I'll send you guys my favorite one in the group chat
Yeah.
when we get off. Looking like ET, it's fantastic.
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully he makes a recovery.
Yeah, addiction, man. It's ugly.
Bitch, man. Takes over.
Yeah, and the sad part is he put his body on the line for so many years, and it has failed him, and he's addicted to pain pills, which,
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you expect?
right.
It's just like those football players. The same thing. It's like, if you want to go out and play and make this money, pop this pill and you'll be able to do so, or take this
And
shot.
you almost feel bad for him because he did that for our entertainment, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
And he entertained. He did a great job, and just
yeah, that's why I have a little bit more sympathy. He did that
sure.
for the fans.
Yeah, well, his addiction is definitely not just with drugs. It's with the women. It's with the excitement on the course. I mean, it goes way above just drug addiction. Obviously has one of those addictive personalities.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was addicted to golf. He was addicted to winning.
Exactly.
He was addicted to females. He was addicted to
Yeah,
substances. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's
anything that was. I think he's just addicted to excitement.
right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and how much of that is on his dad? His dad was a nut job.
He
Yeah,
pushed
for
the golf
sure.
thing, and that's where it really started. If he
Well,
wasn't
and his
addicted to
dad was a
golf, I mean,
womanizer too, so he saw that from a very young age. So that's
Exactly.
I think a lot of the reason why he doesn't respect women, and then being pounded into you're going to play golf all day every day. I think that drove him to that. So I mean, not to make excuses for him, but
no, I mean there are
Yeah.
no excuses, but it justifies things, and it's tough. It's not as easy as just like, oh, you just abuse drugs. Yeah.
Right. You know, everybody has a story, so I don't. You know, it's never black and white.
Mm-mm.
No, it is not.
Correct. So, all right. So I'm gonna go eat. So I guess we'll see you guys next Sunday.
Alrighty.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure, man.
All right. Have a good week, everybody.
Peace.
Man. Peace.